Thomas Bryant of the Washington Wizards had a perfect night, which was something the NBA hadn't seen in nearly a quarter of a century. Bryant, Thomas Bryant, who's I think the center for the Wizards, had attempted 14 shots and made all 14 from the floor in Washington's triple overtime win. 149 to 146 was the final score of that one yesterday against Phoenix. This something like this had not been seen since Gary Payton had the same shooting night when he was playing for Seattle Sonics when they beat Cleveland on January 4th of 1995. It's amazing, Bryant said. I had no idea throughout the game, and I had no idea um, after the game until people started telling me. They were talking about this one for a long time. Bryant became the fifth player in NBA history to have a 14 for 14 game or better, which he joins Wilt Chamberlain, Gary Payton, Bailey Howell, and Billy McKinney. Howell was 14 for 14 against the Baltimore Bullets, which is now the Wizards franchise, against San Francisco on January 3rd of 1965. McKinley was 14 for 14 for Kansas City against Boston on December 27th of 1978. Chamberlain had four such games. He was 15 for 15 against the Los Angeles Lakers on January 20th of 1967, an NBA record 18 for 18 against Baltimore on February 24th of 1967, and 16 for 16 against Baltimore again on March 19th of 1967, recording all of those games for Philadelphia. He was 14 for 14 against the Lakers against Detroit Pistons on March 11th of 1969 or something like that. I think that might have been Detroit Pistons then. Bryant scored 31 points yesterday on Saturday, more than he had posted in any other two games of his career. He easily exceeded his previous highs for points, which was 16. Field goals was 5, and field goal attempts was 8. Bryant was 3 for 3 in the first quarter, 1 for 1 in the second quarter, 2 for 2 in the third, and didn't take any shots in the fourth quarter. 4 for 4 in the first overtime, 3 for 3 in the second overtime, and 1 for 1 in the third overtime. The previous high for shots made without a miss in a game this season was 12, which was Domantas Sabonis for Indiana Pacers on October 31st. He basically said that he was so caught up in the flow of the game that he didn't even realize how many shots he had attempted or made.